Now we'll throw a little light on the subject of light and the bane of glare. All of us in our different ways have been troubled by the light that glares, and all of us in our different ways take measures to overcome it. The diagram shows how light from a lamp strikes a book and is reflected into the eye to produce a vision of the book. But that glare must be got rid of. It's done by means of a screen, and it's one method used by the studio technician to banish glare. Some people think that ordinary light waves lie only in one plane, but in reality they vibrate in all directions. Some are upright waves. Another set of waves lies flat. This diversity of direction meant that something had to be done to intercept some of the waves and thus rid the light of glare. It was found that a tourmaline crystal was the very thing for the job. It acted as a sieve or slot and allowed the light waves in one plane to pass while absorbing those in another plane. In other words, the rays were polarized, directed towards one pole. Notice how the rays are clarified after passing through the disk. Light is also polarized by reflection. If a glass plate is set at a certain angle, the incident or beginning light is reflected and polarized so that the light waves lie flat to the reflector. The polarizing angle is always measured at right angles to the reflector. It's this principle that applies to the lighthouse. The beam that the sailor sees is ordinary light, and the diagram shows the difference between it and polarized light. Some of the light waves are wasted and some are essential. But if a Polaroid disc is placed on the telescope and twisted, the imaginary slot in the disc is brought into line with one of the waves of light, and those waves alone are allowed to pass through. The other waves are stopped. It is light without glare.